We're going to look at what happens when we look at a number before the x, so we're going to investigate b. If you take the sine curve, here we go, here's a sine curve looking nice in degrees, and if we put a 2 in front of it, what happens to the curve? I'm just going to move this slightly to the left so you can see what's going on here. So I'm just going to go turn that on, and you notice that the curve, there are 2 cycles within a normal 360 degrees. So let's just have a look at the original curve. So the curve has a period of 360 degrees. A period is the time or the length of one complete cycle in terms of x. So this would be 360 degrees is a normal period for the sine curve. If I put a 2x in front of it, like this one here, so y equals 2 sine of x, you notice that it has 2 cycles in the normal 360 degrees. So this has got a 2 here, so you will see 2 cycles in what would be normally a full cycle, which would be 360 degrees. So there's 2 cycles in there. What happens to the period? The period becomes 360, and you have to divide it by 2, so it gives you 180. So 360 divided by 2. If it was written in terms of pies, that would be 2 pi, which is 360, divided by 2. Okay, and that would give you the length here of one cycle of the sine of 2x. What happens if we change that to a 3? I'm just going to change that to a 3, just type a 3 in that place, and that's 3. And so what happens here is that you have 1, 2, 3 cycles within the normal 360 degrees. So the 3 is a frequency. Okay, so the 3 tells you it's got 3 full cycles where you'd normally get 1 full cycle for a sine curve. That means that the period which goes from here for one complete cycle will actually be 360 divided by 3, which is going to be 120 degrees. And that's how you work it out. Take 360 divided by 3, the number that's sitting here. If you do it in terms of pies, that would be 2 pi, which is 360 degrees, 2 pi divided by 3. So it would be 2 pi over 3 would be the period of the Boo curve, which looks like sine of 3x. Okay, so that's how you manage the b's. So if I make that a b, we'll just use a little b. Okay, and let's make that 1, which it currently is. If I make it 2, you can see that the curve is going to get more frequencies or more cycles in a very short amount of time. So I get that to be 2. There we go. That's the 2. And if we made it 3, it would do the same thing. So let's make it 3. Okay, so that gives us 3. So what it's doing is it's compressing the curve or creating more frequencies within the normal 360. And so your periods become shorter. And if you make them negative, it makes them longer. Okay, so that gives you the negative values over there. Okay, so have a look at that one.